Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Multi-Vendor Marketplace Delivery Restriction plugin. And using this plugin, the admin and the marketplace vendors would be able to restrict the customers to add the product to the cart based on the shipping address on which the product is needed to be delivered or shipped. The customer is restricted based on the parameters like the country, zone, and the zip code range. The marketplace vendors and the store owner both can add the shipping addresses for which the respective sellers products would be available to add to the cart. Otherwise the customers would not be able to add those products into the cart, and they'll be seeing this particular warning that the product is not available within their location. So whatever the address the customer has saved from under their account panel, according to that particular zip code, if that particular zip code falls under the radius of the marketplace vendor whose product the customer is trying to purchase, or of the admins, then only the product would be visible. Otherwise, if it's not in the range of that particular zip range, then the customers can't purchase that particular product. So basically, the admin and the marketplace vendors can add the shipping zones for which the products would be added to the cart, and multiple shipping zones can be added in CSV, XML, and XLS format. Apart from that, if the shipping address is not validated, then the customers will be displayed with the error message, as you can see right now. And if I now select that address for which we fall into the zone of that particular seller and our zip code is validated, then we'll be able to make a checkout. For example, if I set it like this only, then you can see that we are not able to make a checkout, and still we are on the same delivery details section, and we can't proceed further. Now let me change the address for which that is enabled by the vendors. And if I tap here on the continue button now, and now the customer can proceed further and can place the order for the product. So let's get ahead and let's place the order as well. I'll check this, continue. And now we can make the payment to place the order. So that's how, if the customer is not having a valid shipping address, then the customer will be notified through the custom message that says that the shipping is not available, and that particular error is displayed to the customer at the checkout time. Otherwise, as normal, you can directly just if your zip code is valid shipping address, then you can directly add that product to the cart and can make a checkout easily. Now let's see how the marketplace vendors would be able to set up the delivery restriction. For that, let's go to the storefront and log into the vendor account. So I've just logged into my vendor account, and now the sellers can even add the shipping zones for their respective products. And after login, as you can see, the seller just navigates to the account panel for the marketplace here, and here we'll go to the delivery restrictions. One option is there. So here we are having and the vendor will find the delivery restriction menu option under the account panel on the right hand side. Tapping at that up brings up the complete list of delivery restrictions that the marketplace vendor has created. He can delete or add a new delivery restriction, and can edit any already created one as well. Apart from that, he can also filter out the delivery restrictions that he has created using the country name, state, zip from, and zip to values as well. And after for example, now you want to add a new restriction, then after tapping here on the add button, basically the vendor can add the new shipping zones to the list, and this brings up this particular section. Here you need to choose the type, the country, state, zip from, and zip to values for the delivery restriction that you want to create. And if any of the customers zip code falls between that zip from and zip to values, or the country, state, then that customer would not be able to make a checkout. So after basically choosing the type here, we can choose the type from the XML file, the CSV, or the XLS file, and we can make use of those files to easily add the type of restriction file that we want to upload. And Basically, the form type is selected when each shipping zone is each shipping zone is entered separately. So if you want to enter each shipping zone separately, you need to choose the form option here under the add new delivery restriction under for the type thing here. And if the shipping zone is added through the XML type, then the seller can add the multiple shipping zones in a single turn. Same goes for the CSV file. He can add multiple shipping zone in a single turn using a CSV file as well as using an XLS file. For the country option that you can see here, then we have the state and the zip from and zip to values. For the country, the seller can add the country to which the shipping zone is to be added. For the state, when you can select the state based on the country selected before in the previous step. And from the zip from and to values, the sellers can add the shipping zone zip from where the shipping zone will start and where the shipping zone zip code will be ending. So that's how the marketplace vendors would be able to set up the delivery restrictions for their products. Now let's see how the admin can actually configure this particular plugin after the successful installation. So you need to navigate to extensions, and you need to navigate to the marketplace delivery restriction module, and you can enable it up. And you can also set up the error message that would be visible to the customers at the checkout time that their zip code is not shippable, and that particular error message can be entered here. If you have multiple store views, then the other store views will be also visible here, and you can set up the respective error message for each of them as per your own requirement. Now after that, let's see how the marketplace admin can set up the delivery restrictions. So for that, after the successful installation, the marketplace admin will file the marketplace delivery restriction option on the side panel. Tapping that up brings up the complete list of delivery restrictions that have been created, and from here he can add a new delivery restriction, can delete anyone, and can edit anyone as well. And same for the marketplace admin, he can also filter out the delivery restrictions according to the country, state, seller ID, zip from and zip to values. So here the admin can find his own delivery restriction as well as of the marketplace vendors as well. To add a new delivery restriction, you can choose the type as form if you're going for a single zip codes. Otherwise you can choose it as an XML XLS file as well, as we've already seen for the marketplace vendors. So here you can see the three types of files are there, and you can also import that data from a file in CSV, XML and XLS format. A link is provided for the demo files that can be downloaded, and then you can set up the data within that, and you can then upload them up as well. And after that, the same goes for the country, the city, so the country, the state, the zip from and the zip to values, where you want to start the zip or the shipping. So basically you set up the shipping availability with availability zip codes. So the starting zip code and the ending zip code within which the delivery would be allowed, the country and the state specific to that particular country. So that's how basically this plugin works, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow as well. If you have any questions, queries or suggestions regarding this particular plugin, then please do get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you will reach us via creating a ticket at webkul.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.